Hello there, welcome back. We're going to continue where we left off. We conquered Denmark last time. We started conquering some more of England and British Isles. And we're basically going to continue there. We took Kent from Liz. And we're going to continue with Wales, Ireland, and probably Scotland this episode. Mostly it's just to, consolidate land. Sweden will be left to its own devices. The hope is that they conquer Finland. And maybe Sapmi. The hope for us is that we manage to take, this area. It's a huge area, so we probably won't be able to before my time limit runs out. We'll probably have to spend the next 6 to 10 years fixing, these lands, unify them under us. I don't really need to do that. That's the thing. But it would be beneficial for me if I did. That's the end of story. So we are going to do just that. So with that in mind, we are going to again take over Wales. In terms of troops, we aren't too badly positioned. Armies are raised. We need to just. Oh right, I raised them up because we had. Let's just do that. We have an ultimatum in a month from someone who does not like me very much. And because of the mistake that I just made, it takes time to gather them. Like they all have been gathered. We're probably waiting for a commander. We'll have to wait though and see if that event pops in time soon. Memento? Stress gain? Very good. Okay, so something has happened here because as you can see, the oh, there they're back. Ransom, you're not telling me how much you want. Honestly, I can kill you if you don't, I can't. I can invade you. So it just makes me feel even more that dude it's not a very like they're not a fan of what that guy is doing. I should have claims on the entire area right now. Yeah, more or less. So that we can leave things be. The rebellion didn't happen, and I assume it's just they're too weak. They got weakened. Okay. Let us work on these guys. I do not want to invade kingdom. I really do not want to waste invade kingdom for this. But what we will do is conquer. I don't want to do that one. That one. And while we're at it, conquer the Duchy of Vinet. There we are. There is something wrong with my voice lately, so I have to apologize if you hear anything weird. Voice cracks, croaking, generally unpleasant noises I do apologize about in advance. Again, plan is simple. Main troops, slap their armies. Secondary troops, siege. How far away is he planning on running? You can just stand here though. Sensual proposal from someone with the lover's box. Leave me alone, please. Never. The will of your perverted nature. How sweet, but no. Yeah, we'll go with that one. It would cost me some men to go there and beat them up, but I think it's worth it. Then we can send them to deal with these guys. Again, it would cost me some men, but they recover quickly, so it's not a big one. You say it's a ransom, but you don't say what you want. Not any of my direct children, so... I don't know. What do you want, brother? Anyone here worth more than 10 gold? You are. You are. There we are. The rest of you are not. Nor are you anyone I think I should be worried about, so we'll do this. Is that enough to win a war? I have more prisoners. You're worth money. You will not accept it, okay. Then you will be turned into piety. Which also instantly He what I can't speak anymore. What is happening to me? Am I having a stroke? I just have to, you know, apologize. I can't really do anything else. Finish the task of increasing control in Bedford. Good. You won't actually bother with stun convert them anymore this early. I don't think I need to. That's the thing. We will continue sieging though. We'll have to deal with this army, but I'll allow this one to finish its siege first. Then we'll head down there and deal with it. We are, you know, sieging more than they are, so we'll win if we just give it time. This army is bigger though, which means that in theory they could cause me some pain. Okay, let's have a look here. We captured someone. 10er, 2er, 50er. Good. The rest will be dealt with appropriately. I have become a saint by executing how many people? 68 people were executed on my path to sainthood. Yeah, that's a bit awkward to think about. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. There we are. They have finally rebelled, and they don't seem to be super strong, so be able to deal with this. We have some more prisoner, a mayor, a lord, and 2 people we do not particularly care about. There we are. We'll wait for the, you know. There we go. He released her finally. I'm still gonna kill him. Don't get me wrong. Although I'll probably forget. Let's be fair here. I'll just leave the troops where they are, because I want to end this other war too before we... Are you running to sea? You guys are actually running away. Okay, enforce demands. Enforce demands. And enforce demands. Let's see here. Again, it doesn't matter who we hand it to. We won't start handing anything out to the family yet, though. Probably should, honestly, to get them to start growing. But for now, I kind of need to keep somewhat control over them. There we are. I have too many vassals. Not surprising, all things considered. But with that in mind, let us have you guys walk over there. Can't stand down. It'll take some time for you to, you know, come back because we are fighting rebels. But generally, I'd say things are okay. Okay, so you all are heading up to this guy, I assume. So let's go kick his assy bass. Then we'll do Alba and probably start working on the other areas that we want. Brittany we could conquer. Frisia we could start working on. Betrothal into marriage. Disagree. There we are. I'm gonna have to decline. Why do you want to give me your 60-year-olds? It's very, very awkward. That fixed my vassal limit issue? Nope. Let's see here. We'll create Wessex and Cornwall. I am kind of losing out on the money part, so we'll have to grind out some down the line. Let's have a look here. You are the most likely one to be, you know, of use. I know it sounds very mean. Too young to be of use. You're probably the best choice, all things considered. I don't want to give them a Bedford. Yeah, there we are. Pretty good. Okay, let us continue. We will deal with the rebels. The rebel scum. Unlocked celebrity. We captured the enemy leader, which means we can enforce demands, and somehow captured you too in the process, but that is fine by me. There we are. Again, Sudraya is causing me a little bit of pain here, on the basis that they have land everywhere. But it should be okay for us to take on Alba and Katanes. Leinstead Tormund should also be okay, Meth. Or Meath. Brittany should just be cut down to size for the sake of cutting down to size. This is a different count, so taking on Brittany would be good. Just on the basis of that. They don't have any allies, but they do have a lot of troops. Would you be willing to become my vassal? No. Not even close. How about you? None of his rightful liege. We recently waged a war. He does not like me very much. Understandable. Have a good day. I could create mega vassals just to have them conquer for me, but they're also a pain to manage. I think for now we'll continue with what we're doing. We're gonna have to take on Brittany, and we're gonna cut them down to size. Brittany will be one of the, you know, continental kingdoms we have. The same with Frisia, and of course the huge area over here if things go well. So let us just do that first. We'll declare war on Brittany. Alba, again, isn't a concern. It should be done in 2 wars, basically. Take the center here, and he won't have enough, you know, to hold on to his title. Yeah. It should be okay. Let's go for Brittany first. It should be fine. Now, could be an idea to let the levies recover, but he has a decent amount of men, and as you can see, a lot of them are dangerous. Okay. Maybe we don't deal with Brittany yet. Let them tire themselves out a bit, because I believe those are event troops. I'm stuck, honestly. I'm personally stuck on what we should do. Let's do Alba. Then we can do the Irish miners. He doesn't have any allies, he's kind of weak, so do this. And it should make my life easier too, but no promises. There we are. We will raise the men-at-arms, and then we shall raise all. And as usual, the men-at-arms is know your place, achievement unlocked. What is that? Sounds mean. But yeah, once again, we'll just destroy their army. I believe those are mercenaries, so destroy them as well. Vassal is there. We will choose this by borrowing some other people's lands as well to move safely. And you actually straight up just killed everyone. Okay, go like so. There's no need to lose men for no good reason, if we can avoid it. But then again, if losing men means we siege things quicker, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Age of the World. I've been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculation, we're less than a century away. However, my son Eva urges me to keep it to myself, leave it to the elders and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? I could, you know, sacrifice some piety for prestige. I could, you know, hush, piety for prestige for piety. I could consult more for lifestyle experience, and that's what we're going to do. Freydis, is this another joke? Not as bad of a joke as the others, but kind of still is. And on the job, which gives me a decent amount of martial. It's starting to, you know, look respectable. But we really should start working on whole of body, I'm starting to think. We're 47 years old. But we are 2 perks away, so hopefully we can pull it out. Okay. Someone is bleeding out. I could gain 50, guaranteed. Or I could potentially murder him, but it's only a 16% chance, so we'll see. We did save him, and we gained 300 lifestyle experience. I need that. Because currently we're kind of lagging behind on that. By a lot. We're attacking these guys. Kill the beast myself, sounds like a bear. We're gonna go with this one again. It's the troll, that is a bear. But it's also a big chance that I might kill myself by, you know, helping. So, we won't, because it's dangerous. Let us have a look what we've captured. 35. Might as well wait for this one to finish as well. See if we capture anyone good. Sadly we did not, but we got a little bit of money from the siege anyways. We shall enforce our demands. Ban all. And grant a couple of counties out. This is our new one, the one whose life we saved, which is fine. Let's do this as well. And we're once again over the Vassal limit, which is not very surprising when you consider how we do things. They still have holders, which makes them difficult to usurp, but I should be able to usurp this one, or create it. And that should fix most of my vassal issues, if you will. 28 learning, okay, you are getting the Ealdom of Yealand. And with it you took my steward. Okay. And my marshal either died or got... Oh! I reassigned my marshal. That is fine. I value my steward more than my marshal right now, which might be wrong. In a strict economic sense, but it's fine for me right now. I can live with being one above. Unless Lothian is... Yeah, Lothian is creatable. And we'll give it to this man. He is definitely the best choice there, so that is fine by me. Now, in terms of truce with this man, it is actually just left, or not left, gone. Ran out is the word. We will go for Sudreya. It's not a lot of land, but it is land. I could also just not war this man and try and start swaying him. Because the idea here is very simple. We will at some point gain control over Scotland. By kicking the Scots out, you know, take your pick. We need to completely devour them, which is 2 more counties. We could also just get this guy conquered, which also would be fine. And I think we'll do that. We'll do this, and we'll also do... thing is, once I get this guy, he's gonna conquer Ireland on his own. I won't have to worry about Ireland from that point out. So my priority right now is getting complete control over basically the Scottish lands, if you will. What is this rally point doing? First Army of Glasgow. Did I erase everyone, or did I erase... and arms? What is this one then? We have gathered enough of you. But yeah, we're gonna take this. It's actually 4 counties, if I looking at it correctly. I should probably raise the rest of them too, just to make sieging a bit easier. That's not what I meant to raise, sorry about that. There we are. Send you to that one, send you to that one, and send you to this one. I think that was the correct ones. And again here the goal is very, very simple. Just siege the lands. Work from there. How about to murder you? Oh, learn language scheme. I need to find someone with the language. Okay. You learn the Anglic language. Sure. Let's start the scheme. No one writes him but me. You know this. I took my foe hostage. My foe doesn't have money, so take this as an opportunity to enforce demands. Makes the war go quicker. Can't complain. Grant to again. Don't want to play. I should start granting it to my people. He's gout ridden. Sorry, man. But I think we're either going to give them duchies in this area, and then they can work from there. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. And we're also, once again, trying to just make my life as easy as possible. There we are. And apparently my spy master has been dislodged again. Don't want to give it to her. She hates me. Offensive wars aren't their thing apparently. So no surprise there that she hates me. With this though, I feel like we should be able to have so many dukes start making problems. So until the truce with this man runs out, which I guess I can see here. Yeah, this way I can have a look at it. 15 months. Then we can declare war on him again. But with that in mind, we could go for Schleswig, finish off Denmark. We could probably peacefully vassalage you. Wasn't the fact that you hate my guts, because I was a dick to your family. 56 opinion? Is that enough? Maybe. Let's try. Oh, we're barely there. We're on 0. Okay. If we wait just a little bit, it might be enough. We'll have to see. But Sweden is not really doing anything, sadly. So let us go for Schleswig, take the rest of Denmark. And then we'll start, you know, dealing with this area. So that should work out just fine. And this point is actually ready for me, so that's good. We'll let our levies relax a little bit longer, I think. Guerrilla approaches me, observing a courtier passing by in a hurry. My lord, I've heard that you're studying the Anglic language. My father was a merchant, and he could learn any language in no time, she says. These secrets are in this manual. I have no use for it, as I cannot read. I'd forfeit it for a reasonable sum. Interesting, I'll gladly pay. A worn language artifact. Bit steep. I give her 20. Fine gift. Guards make hand it over. I steal it. She hates my guts. Honestly, stealing it shouldn't be a problem. Let us just, you know, bargain. She didn't like that. I can live without the artifact, honestly. What just popped up there, though? Did I miss a war? Did I just miss a war invitation from an ally, maybe? I think I might have, which would be bad for me. But also, with the amount of, you know, men we have now, we should just increase these to maximum. Or not men, prestige. And also create another regiment. I am tempted to add these guys then, or Huskarls, basically, just to have an extra counter. And I think I will, so we'll create these guys and we will increase them to 300. That should be more than enough. We'll still lose prestige, but... Oh, it became more. We'll still lose prestige, as I was saying, but it should be okay. You guys can go and siege this. I'll borrow half of your men once you get to your location, and we will have you go siege this, and then we just wait. Captured a commoner, Ragnar Yuta. Okay, I'll take your 10 gold. At this point, gold is becoming slightly more important than money. Than piety, sorry. Gold more than piety. We have completed the ledger. And with that, we became interested in crop rotation. It'll be learned in 35 years. Personally, I'll go with public works, I think. Oh, it actually went public works, so 23 years. We might get public work 2 innovations within this character's lifetime as well. That's an interesting one. How they worship is none of my business. They will pray to the gods. We'll just go with that one. Do I have an antiquarian, or did he get booted? He did get booted, or not booted, kidnapped. So I will give you the new job, being the antiquarian, and we will commission another artifact, and we'll commission some regalia. Hire a local artisan. A possessed woman is making my artifact. Okay, this could be funny. Or if not funny, at least interesting. I hear my beneficiary Dagmar muttering to herself from across the hold. I need something great, something epic to make my creation stand out from the uninspired masses. But just what? When a spirited eyes meet mine, my lord, what an amazing idea. Just perfect. What do you think of adding your family's motto to your commission? Sure, that sounds lovely. Foolish and unnecessary. Sure, we'll take the renown. It's free renown, like, why would we not accept it? We'll just allow time to pass here, it should be okay. Your friend died from stress. Learn language, scribe some word of my appreciation. Okay, so it's a way to get friendly with them. Alfred's handwriting is interesting. Bah, I need no validation from anyone but myself. Honestly, we're not going to become friends with this guy anyways, but I feel like this thing could, you know, lead to me being able to send false messages or something like that in future. It could be funny. Diligent training, 1 prowess. I'll take the stress loss instead. Chancellor. Where's my Chancellor? There you are. We'll wait for these 2 sieges too and see if we get anyone, but it would seem that is unlikely at this point. And I might have gone a little bit too far on the... Oh, I stole his sword. A regular sword. Does I have a sword? No. Then we will take his sword. It's now our sword. Haha. But yeah. We did capture someone. Let us see. You have 10 gold. We will ransom you. And we will enforce demands. And we will instantly grant it to just someone we found in court. So yeah, Sweden is actually doing kind of what I want here, but they're not doing it well. How do you feel about becoming my vassal? Not really. How about if I sway you a little bit? Let us go for Valencia here. It's basically the Pomeranian border. And once again, we're just going to go with the Ducal War. Does have allies though, which could make this a awkward one. And the allies are Lutetia and Serpania. Yes, so we might as well just declare war on them at the same time, because it would benefit me in the long run. We do not want to invade Kingdom. We're saving that for something else. Do this. He actually has 2. Do we want Ducal then? We're gonna use a lot of prestige here, but I feel like that's fine. I would have to invade Kingdom if I want to go for this guy, because he's inland, so we won't do that. I think we're good. Honestly, we'll go ahead here and race all here, and we'll also race all here. Send you guys to Schleswig. Then have you basically give you, I guess, 1 more month to reinforce. Just March. Send you to siege that. Send you to siege that. Honestly, you can go by sea. And send you to siege that also by sea. Because it makes things a bit easier. I should probably consider getting a new spouse. Yes, I should. Sorry, lady. We are going to divorce on the basis that I need more children. And you are incapable of making them. I'm very sorry. Let's have a look here. Rurikid. Eldom of Småland. They might use my power to rise up against their lord, if you will. Doesn't seem like there's too many good choices here, which is kind of problematic for me. We could try and get Värmland. Get Beautiful in. We'll do that. That should be fine. Excellent. We have formed an alliance. Are you gonna attack me or are you gonna run away? Guards. Lord here has... Okay. I guess we'll have to accept that week. Goodman that comes of age. They, it sadly didn't inherit too many good traits, so I'm not too worried about who he marries. Okay, so we'll still have an army to destroy. And right now I'm losing men because I'm jiggling back and forth like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But things are going well. We have captured some enemy commanders. Chieftain, very good. You don't have money, you will be sacrificed. And again, we're just going to use this army to deal with the enemy, and we'll work from there. Let's have you send half of your men down there. And as you can see, we are suffering attrition, but that's just how it be at these places. So again, if the people want to, you know, support it, popular opinion, we don't care about either of these. We'll let them tire themselves out. And we'll send this guy down here to, you know, see if we can hunt down the last remnants of the enemy. Stone glass, this is a very good one. Basically, glasses. I could get one for a weak cook. I could buy one for money, which is what we're going to do. Or I could sell everything that I don't understand. We're going to buy one for money because we need more lifestyle experience. I really should have started on the hollow body tree earlier, but I haven't. So I might just have shot myself in the leg by doing so. But worst case scenario, if we do feel like we're about to die, we can just respec. So it's fine. We will pay for that. The prices are starting to get, you know, kind of high, but nothing we can do about that. Regalia of fine craftsmanship. Prestige, attraction, dynasty opinion. Very good. Over here, my lord. My beneficiary Dagmar waves me over with a white grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with the object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A fancy regalia set of fine craftsmanship. It consists of a brass scepter set with a piece of carnelian, a linen cloak that has been embroidered with linen thread, and a large carnelian cabochon necklace. I have no idea what that would be. Okay, so with that in mind, we have regalia. So regalia, there we go, and we have apparently stolen his dagger. And it gives personal scheme power. Okay, interesting. Honestly, either is fine. Let's just do it like this. And again, this army is just up here to recover. Take him hostage. I need money, so please pay. Piety is good for those who do not have money, but money will be the primary concern for forwards. Courage. Yep, we can now get Scholar. We have one again. Is that because prisoners? Nope. Then we will enforce demands. And we will just wait because the rest here will be sieged soon enough. We are also most likely going to go over the... Wait, are you to something? No. We are most likely also going to go over the Vassal limit at some point. So it's important to keep in mind. Probably soon, things considered. Let us wait for these two sieges to finish, and then we'll continue. Lucetia, Sednia. The fact that the Swedes took this is actually kind of a thorn in my side, because they are causing me problems. Gregors, you do not have money, so you will become sacrifice. Force demands. Disband all. And then we again hand over. Still Gav-ridden, but I think I can start handing over land to, you know, my children, at least some of them. I'll give him these two, and I'll make him the Duke of this land, if you will. Duke of Mecklenburg. There we are. Now they're his problem. As you can see, most of this is one dukedom, which is good. So we already have weakened them. They were in the war. So with that in mind, we might as well just, you know, continue. I should also have a look here. Have they done anything about Alba? Not yet. Which is a problem. My truce isn't up with them yet, but my truce with Viss should be up. Yep. It would seem that he has died, and that is why my truce is up, but you get what I mean. You're running away. Boy! Once this army is done, basically most of the problems are solved, so we can just go home and wait for the sieges to finish. Pretty straightforward and simple, all things considered. Oh, they raised another army, or they didn't actually raise an army, that's an army of mercenaries. Let's just delete that. Now, where did you come from? Oh, you were attacked by raiders. Okay. I'm fine with killing them. That means that we weaken these guys for the next war. The irony. Yes, we'll just leave the armies where they are. But I'm a bit annoyed that I didn't, you know, notice it. Well, me, of course. We'll spend piety to offer him into becoming our vassal. Then we will grant vassalage to that one. Then we will never see him again. Basically. Okay, did we capture anyone of value? The chiefess? Very good. Took my foe hostage. My chieftain. You do not have maximum money, so... For favor, you know how that song and dance goes. There we are. We still have won the war though, so we could, but we'll wait for the sieges to finish just for the extra money. I'll keep it short and professional. I have no need to sway him anymore, that's the thing. Let us abandon our scheme to sway Kurt, that man. And honestly, if we sway this guy hard enough, he still won't become, you know, part of us, but we can start this swaying now. Might as well just start early. And again, Alba, we need to just take down when we can. Taking this county might actually just straight up shatter their kingdom. So we'll have to see what happens when we get the opportunity. For now, though, we'll continue with the project down here. There we are. Didn't capture anyone, so we will enforce demands. And we will, I thought, stand down, but apparently we have a secondary war right after. And honestly, this could, in theory, help us out a bit. The reason why I say in theory is because by sieging these lands, it'll be easier to siege next time we have to. It's a, you know, it's a double. Let's see, we'll give it to you. Brandenburg can be given to, honestly, give it to my youngest son, and I'll also give him Rupin. And we'll have those two basically be dual dukes down here, if you will. I don't want to usurp that just yet, so we'll have to live with being over the vassal limit for a little while. They have their army. Again, also what I just need to do is just force them to surrender, because we are going to fight them sooner anyways. Forcing a surrender is all I need. Another hybrid culture. Very good. I wonder how the game's going to look at the end, though. That's the interesting part. Let's go back down to the capital. Boris and Popo be executed for their transgressions against my crown. Oh, you aren't running anymore? There we go. So these were all mercenaries by the looks of things, which means that he has even less men. We'll offer a white peace. We will disband all. And again, yeah, Pomerania is the goal. I don't really need this southern part, but again, Pomerania, Poland, if I could, you know, slap just the north side of this river into Denmark to make the map prettier, that would be great, but we can't. Let's have a quick look, though, because I believe my truce with this is up. And with that, we can then go ahead and conquer Monteducci. I can carry out all of my claims. Oh, I can't do all of them at once? That's sad. I guess we will conquer the other dukedom then. He isn't holding too much of it, but, you know. Conquer County, conquer dukedom, this. And we might as well just finish off up here while we're at it. There's no reason to wait. Let's see. We also are going to deal with Alba sooner rather than later, so let's just get things going. That's a mistake. One I'm going to have to live with. What basically happened now is that all of my troops are now scattered, you know, not into super armies, but general armies that will do the job okay. So this will be my killing army. You will be sent to deal with the northern hordes. You will be split in two. One will be sent there, the other one will be sent there. And you will continue hunting down this army until, you know, it dies. I think it should be fine now to just start sieging. Spread them out and allow the sieges to begin. How are we looking here? Truce is still ongoing. 7 more months. Okay, so by the time this this war is over, the truces should be up. Should be okay. Biamo, Vespasian. That's actually pretty close to us. I believe Biamo is the Sami culture, if you will. Okay, let us ransom all of them. Ransom up to 2 characters. No one else wants to be ransomed? Well, I assume they want to be ransomed, but can they be ransomed is a big question, and the answer to that was no. What happened here? Oh. Apparently I've given her a ransom offer, so my bad. Or a favor hook offer. It happens. There we are. Let us have a look here. Mercia. You hate my guts, which is personally fine by me. I don't care much for you either. Honestly, let's create this title. Add it to someone we like here. This guy's okay. Grant him the chiefdom, this one, and the yellow at the same time. Then I will transfer a vassal, this one. That way we start to get rid of some of the, you know, huge clusters of vassals that are messing up my my borders, my plans, if you will. We do have some dangerous factions though, and that's fine. Let us go and receive Cambridge. Surprised we haven't done enough to just, you know, force a conclusion yet. He's running through my lands and suffering attrition, trying to dodge me. There we are. 95. We'll agree to that. Hopefully it won't bring, yeah, the walls go down below. So be it. On to... Joe, we'll give it to this man. Grand Blood, again, we don't care. Hopefully I have time to finish this 3 or get to healthy and no whole body for the health bonuses. That is the main concern. We'll probably switch to the one that gives us more health bonus down the line too, as well. Now, Alba, are you ready for your war? You are. Okay, I could actually claim the kingdom there for someone else, but we won't do that. We'll go for the Anglo-Norse. And again, I don't want to declare war on Sudrea if I can avoid it. And the reason is very, very simple. Again, I want to try and vassalize them so we can focus on wars elsewhere. Hello, I am surprising you here with a bunch of boys. Surprise! And we captured him. Beautiful. Now, do I want to ransom him? He can only give me 50. If he could have given me 200, I would have considered it, but let's just speed things along. Alba moved here, so yeah, can't do anything about that yet. My grandson. This is a good grandson. That's a very good grandson. So we still need one more war against this man, so we could murder scheme him. But we won't get, you know, enough backup to carry it through. There is some weird stuff happening in Ireland though, so we'll leave things as they are. The Kingdom of Alba only having one province too should kind of seal their fate, I hope. Now you have made a very nice snake. Is that snake connected in a single duchy? It's not, but 3 pieces are. Let's continue where we left off. Again, we want to try and get up to Estonia. We're currently at 52 years of age. We need to get to 69. So we still have some time to work with, honestly. Let us continue here. We will do this one. And for you, we're still going to do this one. That should be enough. Are you also part of Pomerania? You are, so let us just do this one. And with that, we have, well, our next set of enemies to fight. Which is fine. We will have to deal with the troops though. They do seem to have, some seem to have decent amount of them. So we'll deal with that. I want you to go deal with that. I want you to deal with that. You to deal with that. And you to deal with that primarily. They actually started fighting each other. Good. I'm in this battle on one of the sides. I help them and then we just stab them in the back. Classic. Who wouldn't see that one coming, eh? Let's split half of you off to go there. Let's split half of you off to go here. And we'll have to be careful here with how I handle my main, you know, army. Simply because of, there's a big one over here. That's heading straight for my mainland by the looks of things. Because, again, I have plenty of enemies right now, and if I play something wrong, they might be able to sneak and attack me like this. Yeah, that army is lost, basically. It's a shame, but it should allow me to catch that army and hopefully destroy it. I was too slow. Oh, they sacrificed one of theirs to deal with me. That's a good strategy. We have lost one battle. I'm gonna have to decline. Let's put the Spy Master in charge. Form hybrid culture, I understand. What, can I form hybrid culture now? I can. We're gonna keep on Norse heritage, honestly. We're gonna stay Norse. Must pick pillars from both cultures, okay. So we're gonna change to a bureaucratic here. Again, the prowess, the men-at-arms cost, recruitment and maintenance is nice, but it's just prestige at this point. So levy is also nice, but again, we don't need to worry about that. The martial custom would be nice to change, you know, only until battles, but that's fine. I need to pick 5 of these. Northern Stories, Runestones is very nice. Shield Maidens. Tingmead, I don't feel like... Scandinavian Elective is nice though. City Keepers. Saxon Elective. I would like to, if I could hover over and see what Saxon Elective would, you know, entail. Coastal Warriors and Heads are basically the same thing to some degree. Yeah, just that you get more. This one's better. Currently I have 3 selected. Okay, let's see here. That is if I form a hybrid culture. That's the thing. Norse, Norse, both. We will get 4 innovations: crop rotation, banners, and mods, as well as onagers. The acceptance of Norse and Anglo-Saxons will be 100%. I will be the culture head. The malleable invaders one is probably a nice one to have, because it makes it easier to create a new culture later. The herds are not very, you know, important to me. Coastal Warriors will do the job just as well. The Cultural Fascination Province is why I don't like. The City Keepers is actually pretty good, I think. We will give it a go and see what happens. The Shield Maiden thing, could be good. Tingmead, I'm not too worried about. Scandinavian Elective is the only thing that I really want from it. Northern Stories is also something that I want to keep. But apparently it's not something that works very well in Scheme Secrecy. City Keepers does sound nice, though. The Shield Maiden, is not too, you know, bad to focus on. Now, the thing that I'm wondering the most here is, in 50 years, I could create another one. Now, traditions I can switch as I see fit, so this isn't really a concern. But some traditions have more... Oh, sorry, some cultures have more traditions than others, and how do I increase that? Let's keep what we have so far, honestly. Basically, these are the traditions that we have. So, we'll do this just to see how it pans out. 33 out of 36 vassals will convert. The ones that won't convert are, you know, the people who are Catholic, I think, for the most part. So, we will do this, creating a hybrid culture just to see how it pans out, which makes this episode a bit longer because I want to see how it rolls. But in terms of basically the pillars and aesthetics, the only thing we're really switching here is to bureaucratic from bellicose. And personally, it shouldn't be a problem. It could weaken our army a bit. Other than that, we'll stick to the same, you know, like names, languages. We could do both, but... And honestly, use flashing for both cultures would also be fine. Yeah, this works. It's only 250 prestige. We'll discover 4 techs or innovations. Let us form hybrid culture and see what happens. The Anglo-Norse hybridization. Spurred on by postulations and increased cultural exchange, the Norse and Anglo-Saxon peoples have grown increasingly close over the years. Now, individuals from these societies have begun to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both, simultaneously. A new Anglo-Norse culture. Norse traditions and values form the backbone of this new culture, while various Anglo-Saxon attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of a new society. With the Anglo-Norse people now looking for guidance. Okay. So it didn't actually do much right there. We'll have to see how things pan out, and in 1954, if we can, for instance, merge with the French culture, because it comes with some funny traditions. Chivalry, for instance, nice single combat to gain modifiers. Romance schemes give renown, for instance. That's really powerful, honestly. Failing, though, gives stress. Rulers are more likely to start a romance scheme. If I get my entire family to be counts and they all romance people constantly, we're gonna get way too much. The tyranny gain, though, and the heavy cavalry damage is something we can live with. Ballet innovation. Portrait has additional bonuses is more common. Martial education is more valued. So, famous champion. Okay. Blade Master has additional bonuses. It doesn't tell me what, just as additional. But yeah, basically we could kidnap some traditions from them if we wanted to. But I'm seeing now that they also have a cap of 5, so I assume there is a innovation in a later age, because I loaded up the Duchess Matilda just to have a look at things, and since she wasn't a queen, I couldn't really have a look at too much. But I had a look at the cultures, and they had a 6 modifier. So basically what we could do is go to the culture tree. We can have a look at, for instance, Saxon, ruling caste, stand and fight, religious patronage, and the Dutch, how, they do things, agrarian, the Polders, and basically we could, if we want to, equal inheritance, can enact equal gender law, Basque culture, high petition succession law, equal gender law. So if we find someone which has, interesting, traditions, we could, in theory, mix our cultures and create something fun. Republican legacy, as you can see here, from Rome, I guess. Italians, Lombards, all have it. Martial administration. Okay. Rations have conning raids. Again, it's an interesting way to do things. We could kidnap some of the cultural traits of others, and the Greek ones. What are they? The Byzantine traditions. Could we kidnap, for instance? So again, there's a lot of things that we could have fun with, but we'll have to see how it pans out. Now that we have created a hybrid culture, the Anglo-Norse, we could reform and could change this to equal. But I need to have the law. Okay. Getting equal would actually be beneficial. We could also switch out some of these, like this one, with, castle keepers, for instance, for a lot of prestige. So it could work. Collective lands, full inheritance. So as you can see, we could go equal. Then we could, go martial equal, and then work from there. But there's a lot of things that we can do here. I'll have to have a look at it and see just how much fun stuff we can do. The hybrid cultures. We also have Wolf. Again, there's a lot here because they are, 30, 50, 70, 80, almost 100, or maybe more. So, as you can see here, you could basically make a community where everyone will kill everyone, or where everyone is, helping each other. Loyal subjects could be nice. That could be very nice. Life is just a joke. Okay, but again, as you can see here, there's a lot of fun things you can take for social, for everything. But again, they uh, they do come with some drawbacks and positives. We'll have to have a look at what we want, what we don't want. So for now, we'll do this. If we find something we like, we might just divert our culture again. We'll have to see. Top league is culture is Anglo-Norse, so we accept these guys. That's the thing. County is not of my culture, but they are accepted culture. So, well, that's not my county. Sorry. There we are. But with that said, with now everything in order, since we're at this point, we can now start to promote culture. And with that, it'll take 3 years. We can create our own culture and have some fun with that. Now, innovations on the tribal age, because we did this, we're only missing 3 of them. So public works is still what we're going to work on. We have city planning and casus belli left. And then we can, if we want to, you know, consider getting some of these if you want to go on adventures. But I don't think so. We'll do that and we'll focus on getting to the early medieval era. Which I don't know how we do. Because yeah, maximum cultural traditions +1. Each era gives you another cultural idea. Blocks for tribal government. Okay, so I need to become feudal. Once I become feudal, we'll start moving towards early medieval. Okay. Then we have a plan for next time. Currently, we are 53 years old. We have ruled since we're 39. We have been ruling the 3 kingdoms. Denmark is basically completely under our control. We started working on Pomerania. We're letting Sweden do its thing in the hopes that they will conquer land for us for when we subjugate them. We have almost finished off Scotland with the hopes of making Crusader a vassal once we do. Brittany needs to be dealt with at some point because they're currently still being very, very scary. So I should probably send some troops down there. But in general, things are going really, really well. The only concern I have is if we have time to get Pomerania, Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, Finland, and Sapmi before we do that, and if there is a way to become feudal without making the North Sea Empire, because the North Sea Empire will only give me Norway, Denmark, England as my, empire, which will also make it that during successions it will splinter. So if you have all that in mind, we will most likely create a new empire. If we can do Canute Greater, which you actually can't do on a player created character, if I remember correctly, we might. Well, I'll just have to see how the game works. If we can somehow become feudal without, doing the decision, we'll do that. But if I can't find any other way to do it, then we will just have to deal with things accordingly. But we will end it here. It's been a very long episode. We'll continue next time. And as you can see, this war will take a while. I might have done a few too many, but it's fine. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to see you next time. Bye-bye.